It is a special day on the farm today because we are going to be planting in the greenhouse. Everything got prepped yesterday, so we have compost, we passed a grilling net decompacted, and we are ready to get these tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, and cucumbers in the ground. So I'm very stoked. So how do you plant tomatoes? Well, first of all, timing is everything. I used to try to start my tomatoes way too early, like in February, and that's never really worked out for me. It depends where you are in the world. Out here in Papua Nouvelle, Quebec, I start our tomatoes when we open the greenhouse. I know that some people do it earlier than us. We seed around the 22nd of March. So today we are April 12th. We're gonna plant these guys. And this is what our tomato seedling looks like right now, okay? So the way that I know that these are ready to be transplanted is by pull test. So I go over to the plants when they're looking a good size. I squeeze the four corners of the cell and I see if I can pull one out and the roots stay together. That's called a pull test. So this guy passed his pull test and he's got some nice roots, so you can see that he's quite healthy. I keep them in 50 cell blocks. I know a lot of people pot them up because they start earlier. This way I can save some steps potting up. So we go straight from the 50 cell into the ground, and he's gonna just love being in that fresh compost in the soil in the greenhouse. With tomatoes is that they can actually grow roots all along their main stem, and these little hairs at the bottom of the stem, which I don't know if you can see, those little hairs will become roots if they get buried in the soil. So what we'll do is we'll remove these first two tiny little leaves that are the cotyledon. We'll remove those, and then we would plant it quite deep, all the way up to like there or so. Instead of planting it flush with the soil block like you normally would. You do still want to have a good contact at the bottom and at the sides. And that's pretty much it. We're gonna water it down right away, and then also before planting, make sure that your seedlings are well watered down in advance. Last thing is that our first watering I'm going to do with the hose, and then I'm going to set up the drip irrigation. It's just that if I water with the hose, at least for today, I won't have to worry about it, and then I can take my time to set up the automatic irrigation afterwards. We're going to be planting here 1 foot spacing, but staggered. So 2 rows, 1 foot. So every time it's the next plant, it goes to the left or to the right. So that way on a 1 foot spacing, each plant has a little bit of extra room. All right, let's get planting some tomatoes.